All right, Emma, so what was it like stepping into the world of The Collector?
This was a really cool experience for me because of the first one. I sort of was stepping into something that was already established, had a fan base, especially with Marcus and Patrick being so popular in the genre. It's been cool to kind of step into an already moving train, and just riding that wave. But as far as the world of the actual character, it was terrifying. I mean, I think it's everybody's worst nightmare that perhaps the guy next door could have all these things in store for you. So.
And what do you guys do to keep things light on set? Because it's a really serious horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that there's. We all have a pretty good rapport with each other and able to joke around, but it's a really delicate balance because in order to portray that kind of like tension for a long period of time, for 6 weeks or 12 hours a day or whatever, you sort of have to be there and be that focused and be in that space the entire day. So it was like a really delicate dance, being respectful of what the other actors are about to do, what you're about to do, to know when you need to step away and like be by yourself. And so not that it wasn't fun, it's just that fun for us is probably a different definition. Fun is like how gratifying it is to do something to your fullest and to have committed yourself to that for 6 weeks. So.
And do you have a favorite on-set moment you could share with us?
There's a scene where we had to explode some tanks, and we all had to clear set because it's very dangerous to be in that scenario. So we were all sitting behind the monitors and just like watching Marcus or hearing Marcus sort of giggle over all of this as these explosions are going off, and he's throwing stuff across the set to make it even more dramatic or whatever. I don't know. I had never been on set for stuff like that before, so it was cool.
And what's it like becoming a Scream Queen?
I mean, I'll take queen of anything, really. I don't know. It's been awesome. Like I said, the fans of this genre are very impassioned and loyal and devoted and super knowledgeable, and so I get to take on this the role of sort of like the only girl in this boys club, and it's been a lot of fun. So.
And what scares you in real life?
My biggest fear is probably fish. Strangely, I have like a fishu. I don't get in the ocean like past my knees or anything, but yeah, I don't know, fish and being normal, I guess, maybe.
Do you draw on that when you're filming? Do you think about fish when you're working in this horror genre?
No, not at all. And I mean, in the audition, Marcus asked me, is there anything you're afraid of? And I was just like, basically anything. Like, I scare very easily. I can't watch horror films really without a friend or looking through my fingers most of the time. So perhaps my imagination is too vast, but yeah, it wasn't easy it wasn't difficult to get in the headspace of this atmosphere because you're actually alone in a dark, cold, dirty room, and so to cross over into that reality was not difficult.
And we're seeing horror films make a dramatic comeback. What do you think is making them so popular?
I mean, it's hard to get people to the theater these days with so many other ways to watch entertainment. So I think that it's horror films are a cumulative experience, especially. People are like a little more vocal in their reactions, as opposed to even just seeing a really good action film. I don't think you get as much of like a visceral reaction. I can watch an action film, be really entertained by it, and I won't go, but I think horror films bring out a very active watching experience, and so we all want to do that together in order to make that even more visceral. So yeah, I think they're best when experienced in a theater and with the sound loud and with everything bigger than life. And so you get, especially with a devoted fan base, you get those more people going to the theater for horror, I think.